Hi friends, in the last video we discussed about the navigation keys in Excel and how it helps in the data entry process, and also we understood formatting a cell and different types of formatting, and we also understood auto sum function. Today we are going to discuss some more functions. Functions are very important in Excel. There are different categories of function, that is financial function, date functions, mathematics and trigonometric functions, statistical function, and text function, and so on. Today we have some text functions, that is how we can change a lowercase letter into uppercase or proper case or vice versa. There are some text functions, and also when we use a function, it will definitely connected to another cell, that is a relative connection will be there when we use an Excel function. And today we will discuss about three types of references. This connection, it can be called references, and there are three types of references, that is relative reference, absolute reference, and mixed references. We will discuss them today. Okay, let us start. Okay, we just start from where we finished in the last lesson, video 1, lesson 1. So here I entered some more data, but after entering this data, the first letter of these names are not in capital. Suppose what happens, what we will do when such situation arises. Let us see. Go and hover on the column B, and we have to insert a column here. Right click and click insert, or press the letter I after this context menu appears. So a column is inserted. Here we have to type the function. So before that, just to see what is the syntax of this. Then is equal to sign is common for all the function. All the functions start with is equal to sign, is equal to, then proper, then text. So this is the context, and we type here the text. We select any of the cell and the text inside that cell. Okay, let us see how does it work. Is equal to proper, and it will the list of uh, functions will be here. So proper is here, so press tab, then select the text we want, that is A1 A3 cell, then press enter. So as we see in the first video, just double click here to copy all the cell. The function is copied to all the cell, and here we can see that the Vijay Krishna, V is capital, K is capital, that is S is capital and G is capital. In this way we can make the first letter of each word or each name, first letter of the name. If more than one name is there, more than one name is there, it can be converted into first letter capital. Okay, suppose after doing this, we notice that we want not this type, we want all should be in the capital letters, in bold letters. Okay, then what happens here, we do the command is equal to upper, then tab key can be here, or you can double click on this. So then again press enter, so this becomes capital, and we copy, we either drag or you can double click. So the name is partially not displayed, then double click on this here to uh, increase the column width, that we have explained this in lesson 1. Okay, this is the way to convert all letters into capital. Even though we are not using, we have to be familiar with one more command, that is lower letter, how to convert everything into lowercase letters, that is equal to lower, then tab, enter. So and everything is in the lowercase letters. Okay, these are the methods to convert into capital letters, small letters, and proper, that is first letter of name, capital. So I'm going to delete this, and we'll go to the next uh, functions for making some better understanding of this. Suppose next we have to find the percentage of this total marks. Okay, we give a heading here in the column. Then suppose we want to make format like this. So what we do is we select here, then go to the fill color and select the color there. Then we have to change the font color to white, and we have to center this, merge, and also capital letters, sorry, bold letters. So, but all these processes can be done in a single click. Okay, let us see how it can be possible. Okay, we type the percentage, then we select a cell where the format is pasted here, or the formats to be done here. We select the cell, then click the here on the home tab, the group clipboard on the left hand side, click the paint brush here, format paint, that is called format paint. Click here and click on percentage. Now the entire formatting is done in a single click. We can double click here to make the column width suitable for including the percentage. Suppose now we want to find the percentage. Manually, what we do, let us see. So we find out the percentage of 89, then we multiply 89, that is 89 is divided by the total score is 150. 53 subjects are there, so suppose it is 150, then into 100. This is the formula we may be using, but this x, this will be treated as x in Excel. So we should have some better understanding of Excel mathematical and other operators. So let us see what is used by Excel in mathematical operation. Okay, so plus sign is for plus, minus, okay, subtraction, uh, but instead of using x for multiplication, here asterisk is used, forward slash for division, and instead of into 100, asterisk and 100, we can just type a percentage sign, then it will find the percentage. These are the comparison operators. Is equal to compares two values in two different cells. So similarly, greater than sign, compare. Then these are comparison operators, less than sign, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal to. These are the arithmetic and comparison operators used in Excel. Okay, now we can here type the formula. Actually, I told you the functions and formula start with the equal to sign, equal to sign. Then instead of typing 89, we select the cell, and the cell address is displayed there. Then what we do, we have to divide by 150 and asterisk 400 into 100, or instead of, we can, it is very easy to type single click percentage. So then press enter. So this is the percentage of mark this first student scores. So okay, as we see, we double click here to calculate this. But actually here, then we want to find out, format this, because there are borderline here. To bring the borderline here, click here. Then as we done in the earlier, go to the format painter on the left, click there and click and drag here for all the cells. So now a borderline comes and the center here. But this is 89, there is no decimal places. So since this percentage have decimal places, it is displayed here. So we have to decrease or increase the decimal place. We can select here, there are the number, group number is there in the home tab. Then there here, increase decimal place. When you click there, it will increase the decimal places, and when you click this icon, it will decrease. Okay, it can be, or every click will decrease the number of decimal places. So if you want to, you can stop here, or one more click. Now the value is adjusted to 1 decimal place. So after typing the formula here, we understood that actually total mark were 120, not 150. So we have to change here to 120 and change in all the cell or drag the formula. So it is very time consuming what we do. So we know that when we type a formula, a cell is referenced with. So when you come to here, it is E8 and here E3. That is, the cell references changes. This type of referencing is called relative reference. Normally, it is the cell value will be changed by default. So suppose we want to fix this value whenever there is a change for the total marks, uh, with a single edit. We have to make the changes in all the cells. What we do? So we select a cell and a total is fine here, 120. Okay, we can format here, border. Then what happens? So we are going to change the formula. Then is equal to 89 divided by, instead of giving 150 here, we select the cell. So actually H2 is there. Then we have to give the percentage and enter formula here. Suppose we change this into 120, the value also changes. But suppose we drag here or double click to copy the formula here, there is an error, division by 0. How does this happen? So when we drag, the relative reference changed. So here E4 means here actually 150 is in H2, then it becomes H3. So next below this, then it becomes here H4, and so this is the relative address. Relative reference is here, but we have to fix these references. What we do when we typing the formula here, is equal to 89 / for division, and when select here H2. After clicking here, press on the F4 function for F4 button. One who using laptop, for pressing the F4 function, you just hold the function key and press F4. What happens here? Here there comes a dollar sign, $H $2. So here $H, the column H and row 2 is locked. So in this way we can lock. This type of addressing is called absolute addressing. So when you press again, this is a toggle key, press again, H is released and $2, that is row 2 only locked. Or again you press, then H is locked, but 2 is not locked. So if both H and both column and row is locked, as we have seen in the first one, so in this time we call this as absolute references. What happens when absolute references are? So here we forgot to type the percentage sign. Okay, same value. So when we drag the column address and row address, do not change. This type of locking or this type of reference is called absolute references. Sometimes we want to lock only the column, so then it is called the dollar sign only for column. That means suppose here click here, select here, then function key F4, then now row is locked, column is not locked. This type of referencing is called mixed references. Suppose again press, then here H, the column H is locked, but row is not locked. Here we want to lock the row. So this type of referencing is mixed references. Okay, it's a toggle key, then press enter. So three type of references are there. If both rows and columns are locked with a dollar sign, what we have to do? Function key F4 is used for this. Immediately after selecting the cell whose reference is to be locked, then click function F4. Then it will be locked. If you click again, it will lock the row only. If you click again without releasing the function button, then it will lock H, that is the column. If both are locked, that is called absolute referencing. And if one among column, either column or row is locked, it is called mixed referencing. No column or no row is locked, then it is normally using, that is relative reference. So I hope that you are clear now about the references. References are very important when we are using a function or a formula in a cell. Okay, thank you very much. We will meet again in the next video lesson. Goodbye.